I think it's great. I'm going to El Salvador in 2 weeks to shoot stuff about Bitcoin in El Salvador, and I have a
About
tour guide.
Bitcoin? No way.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
Have I brought up Bitcoin to you before, Ron? Because we should talk. If you haven't heard me talk about Bitcoin, we
I've
should
I've
have a
never
conversation.
heard you bring this up. I've never heard you talk about crypto.
It's
It's
pretty amazing. It's the hurling of currency.
that's what I hear. Yeah, it's real. Well, the Hurling coin is gonna be epic when I
It's
launch it.
it's going to change not just Ireland, but the whole hurling community, which is, I mean, hundreds of people worldwide.
Dude,
Hundreds.
probably.
There's probably 214 legit hurling fans around the globe as we speak.
Dude, I mean, when you tell someone from Ireland that you're into hurling, you can feel the enthusiasm in their shrug. Like it's a special moment.
The purest, my purest Ron Placone moment in the like 5 years that I've known you, and we've become quite good friends. My purest Ron Placone moment is when you came back from Ireland and we were on the road. And you were legitimately telling me, you're like, you were like so crestfallen. You're like, the Hurling Museum. You were just like, Graham, and it was like you were talking about why we can't get Medicare for all or something. Like, you were just like, the Hurling Museum, Graham, was small. It wasn't even that big. And I was like driving the car, and I was like, really? No, I would have thought it would have been as big as like the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And you paused and you're like, yeah, I
It was
know. And
it was the Irish Immigration Museum. So it was like just like, hey, we're Ireland and this is our big thing. The hurling exhibit, which I mean, I marked it down on the map. I was friggin' stoked. The hurling exhibit was just this little thing in the corner. And I was the only person taking pictures there. Like even my new fiance, because I'd just gotten engaged to my now wife, like even she was kind of like, "Are you done? I think this is it. How many pictures of you do you want me to take?"
it's so beautiful that you were like, so it wasn't even a hurling museum. It was like a wing of an Irish heritage museum, and you
Yes.
were like, you were so bummed that it was so small. You just thought you were going to get to the promised land. They were just going to like hand you hurling sticks when you got off the plane, like a lei in Hawaii or something, and you just
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be like, "You might not be Irish by blood, but you are by spirit," and they would just hand me a stick. Yeah.
like, my grandparents are like from Ireland, and like my great grandparents are from, and like, Elwood is from County Mayo, and I'd never really heard of hurling till I hung out with you.
Dude, and I'm not even good. Like, it's not like I'm like great at this game. Like, it is like super fun to play. But yeah, like I'm not good. I don't go to the club here because I'm like I'm too nervous. I'm like not good enough to like really compete. But it's like they're pretty inviting though. They're like, dude, if you play this, we need you. So, but I'm gonna try to find some people in my neighborhood to puck around with. That's what it's called when you just practice. It's called pucking around, and
Ron,
I'm gonna find some people.
I I encourage you to join the hurling club.
Oh,
I
I'm
think it
I'm
is,
I'm on the WhatsApp group.
but
I'm
you got
kind of
to
a lurker. Like I've never really introduced myself. I've only
go
went to a
all in,
couple
Ron.
trainings.
I think this is a critical point in your life where you need to join the hurling club and show up for practices and games. And you need to do this, Ron, because
I
if you
do
have a
want to.
game, I need you to invite me because this is like, I need this,
I will
Ron. I
totally
need to
invite you,
watch.
dude. I mean, they legit play, like they play San Diego and shit. Like they travel, they
Dude,
play like, dude. It's like legit, like it's a thing. I mean, it's not huge, but then it's like there's random pockets where it's like this guy hit me up in Indianapolis, and he's like, dude, our hurling club has 150 people. Like they got a legit thing. I mean, it is out there, and it's more popular in Canada than it is here, but it,
uh-huh.
it is here, and like yeah, man, I do want to legit try to get good at it and actually play it. Which I mean, yeah, I guess no time like the present. But it's funny, like I went to this one training, and the dude that runs it is out of Dublin, and he was like just trying to teach me the basics because like there were a lot of just fundamental things I was doing wrong because I was just kind of self-taught. And he is like, "Do you ever swing a golf club?" And I was like, No, not really. And he's like, all right, well, think about it. You ever use a baseball bat? And I'm like, I can't stand baseball. And he's like, what do you bloody do? And I was like, I'm a comedian. And he's like, all right, well, here, just stand like this.
Oh, that's hilarious. He's like, I got this one American that doesn't play any sports, but he wants to play
Right.
this obscure thing.
He's like, this is his thing. This is the one he connected with.
He got mad at you. What do you bloody do, laddie?
Yeah, he's just like, oh, what do you do? Like, because I mean, I was just answering him honestly. He's like, yeah, he's just swing a golf club, and I was like, I mean, I don't know. Like when I was 12, I think I did. Like I don't know, does putt count? I've done that. And he's like, oh, a baseball bat, and I'm like, yeah, I don't freaking. I'm more of a like. I mean, I've played soccer, but it's not really. I mean, you're hitting the freaking slither, which is what it's called, slither.
Ron, if there's something I do in my life, I need to watch you play hurling.
Dude, I'll teach you. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not. I mean, like you would probably be better than me pretty quick. Like, I'm not good, but like I know the basics, and it's just really fun to play. But maybe I'll get good.
All
I'm gonna
right.
try.
I'm in, buddy.
You've inspired me. I'm gonna like dedicate myself.